Hello, I'm David. Here's video blog of today. There's quite a few things I want to mention. The first thing is that here's what's known as a supercomputer. Um, I've found out how to do this from using a video game console and Windows at the same time. So the different video displays are sort of like Windows before there were Windows, when there was just Microsoft DOS and stuff like that. So this one is Windows 8 up here. So Windows 8, and then Windows 10 over here that's making the master recording. Here's just a game in the background that has a lot of delay, so that I have to work my way into it. Eventually, after I complete the game, I don't know if I can unlock it with cheats. I'm going to try to find it real quick. It's called Conker's Bad Fur Day Cheats. I don't think I could unlock whatever. Just want to make sure the microphone's working. Okay. More items. How do I unlock the whole game? 50 lives. Other worlds. It looks like they're... Oh, okay. So there's something in this game called the Slopranos. That's what I was going to do here in the background. I was going to, because I've never seen that, I've never had HBO, I was going to try to find Season 1, Episode 1 script. So, when was the first one? Oh, from 99 to 2007? Okay, so I just learned recently that I thought it was, what was the name of the episode? Stephanie Germanotta, aka Lady Gaga, got her start on this as an extra before she was even a musician. I showed that in my vlog just a couple days ago. What was the, I don't remember what it was. I'll just start at the beginning. Okay, so I'm going to have to highlight all this. Might take a minute. It says that the scene or whatever is a mobster passes out at a family barbecue and seeks therapy to understand why. Oh, I can see how either this is sort of like that movie Analyze This. I think most people have seen that movie Analyze This. It's always like a funny retort. Okay, so I'm going to put that in quotes, and I'm not going to even copy it there. It's just going to clog up the whole notes that I have. Text to voice. Was that right? A lot of... so I press this one. Okay. And then I'm going to press play. So I'm going to check down here on the speaker to see if there's any sound going through. Oh, it's still loading up there? Alright. So let me see if this game works. This is where I left off at 5 minutes and 12 seconds last time.
Mr. Soprano.
Oh, I see it at the bottom even.
My understanding from Dr. Q. Salmano, your physician, is that you collapsed. Possibly a panic attack. You were unable to breathe. They said it was a panic attack.
Great.
The blood
Okay,
clear
so there were a few other things. Let me have my notes over here.
And they sent me here. You don't agree that you had a panic attack. How are you feeling?
I found a few things. There's this magazine called Popular Science. This is called Future Computers from 1993. It talks about teraflops, ultra-fast teraflop machines. That's what that says.
Talk to a psychiatrist.
I thought I already went past this. I don't understand why it's starting at the beginning there.
I don't know.
Let me make sure the sound's working.
Maybe. About what? I don't know. The morning I got sick.
Video capture device.
I've been thinking, it's good to be in something
Too loud.
from the ground
That
floor,
level.
and I came too late for that, I know. But lately, I'm getting the feeling that I came in at the end. The best is over. Many Americans, I think, feel that way. I think about my father. He never reached the heights like me. In a lot of ways he had it better. He had his people, they had their standards, they had
Well,
pride.
There I
Today,
am.
what do we got? Did you have
Conquer
these
the
feelings of
king.
loss
Sorry.
King
more
of
acutely before you
all the
collapsed?
land.
I don't
Who'd have
know.
thought that?
A couple months before,
But I'd like up to
these
this, he said.
2 ducks landed in my
And
pool.
who were those
It was amazing.
strange fellows
They're from
that surround
Canada,
my throne?
and it was
There
mating
you are,
season.
Buffet.
They had some ducklings.
Well,
Come on, get some bread. My daughter's friend was there. To drive her to school. Meadow, your father with those ducks. Hard smells like duck poo. You gotta have more than just juice for breakfast. You need brain food for school. Happy birthday, handsome. 13. He don't single quote T at it. The male and female duck made a home in your pool and did it? Get out of here. You're so gross. You want some of last night's sfogliatelle. Get out of here with that fat on bite. How do you stay skinny? Mrs. Soprano? Him, with those ducks. If you don't like that ramp, I'll build another. Maybe it's the wood. Look, they're trying to fly. National Geographic, Dad. Yeah, super. You showed us yesterday. This is great. Now my wife feels this friend is a bad influence. It's so cool you're coming to Aspen with my family at Christmas. Last year I saw Skeet Ulrich. As close as from where you're sitting. Miss Meadow, we made a deal. Keep your grades up and your curfew until Christmas, then you get to go. I know that. Good morning. Hey, Mr. Soprano. We're late, Dad. Happy birthday. Thanks, Dad. You're gonna be home tonight for Anthony Jr. single quote S birthday party, right? Birdman, hello. Yeah. I'll get home early from work. I'm not talking about work. This won't work. I can't talk about my personal life. Finish telling me about the day you collapsed. I drove to work with my nephew. He's learning the business. He's an example of what I was talking about before. Did you call Triborough Towers about the hauling contract? I got home too late. I didn't want to wake the man up. Did you get up early and call? He's always in his office by 6. I was nauseous. My mother told me I shouldn't even come in today. Bear in mind, this is a kid who just bought himself a $60,000 Lexus. There's that guy Mahaffey. Get out. Right there. Next to the boo-boo in pink. Back up. My friend Mahaffey. Pulling his taffy. Hello.
Is that not working? Why is it not working over here? Whatever plan I have for that is not working. This just might be a brief. Okay, so I think that's why I'll just go ahead and talk if it's not going to be working. I think they named it Kit Ramsey in this movie Bowfinger because of Eartha Kitt, and also because of Kitt Peak Observatory in Arizona. From 1958. I also found that in Popular Science. The main reason for making this video was for making boron deliveries in this video game. Let me see if I can just go ahead and show that. So what's interesting about this video game is load game. So the idea is that I add my own script of what these people are going to be saying here. I should probably make sure to load the previous game, the autosave, because if I don't, then it might overwrite whatever stuff. Here is like right in the middle of where I left off. Are the controls not, they didn't save the controls? Or they did? What's wrong? Do I have the number lock button off? Okay, there we go. So I can go sort of fast, really fast, or extremely fast, like ridiculous speed. When oh, it does have a rear view. So let me just save this and I'll show some stuff. I'll see if I can show some planets real quick. There's one planet way back there. Unknown planet. I see a planet over here. Unknown. This is the first experience with the Colorado system. The other one is the New York system. So power down. So let me just save this. There's no button to save it. Okay, so
We saw this guy. There was
I'm
an
gonna go ahead
outstanding
back
loan.
from
1
the beginning,
second.
I was just gonna
I don't know
completely
where this
disregard
story is
the,
going, but there are a few
missions.
ethical ground
Here's the different ships.
rules we should get out of the way.
It's sort of like a car dealer of spaceships in the future. Oh, so the video game is titled Freelancer, sort of like Han Solo. And you know, I can go to like the bar. I could go to this place with a trade. I was just about to sell that Rhino ship. But the idea is, I just brought all this boron, and like in that movie Bowfinger, they're talking about plutonium. He's like, "Hey, you, Kincaid, where's the plutonium?" And then Kit Ramsey's like, "I'm not." He doesn't even say like, "My name's not Kincaid, it's Kit." He says, "That plutonium is mine, and it's been registered to use for religious purposes." And so instead of that, it's like, "Hey, instead of hey, where's the plutonium?" Like, "Hey, where's the uranium? Where are you hiding the uranium? Is it in? Did you mine it from Uranus, right, the planet?" So here's boron. You know, of course, rhymes with moron. That I pick up. Not me, but my character, whatever, he could buy. The only thing that sells really is this water and pharmaceuticals at this mining planet. So he's sort of like a delivery driver. So he's going to buy 80 quantity in the cargo space. At the smaller ship, it is a lot smaller of a cargo space. So I had to buy the one called the Rhino, and then I go to the space launching pad. You know, thank you for the pharmaceuticals. So he delivers. Here's a New York. It's sort of like the New York casino in Las Vegas, because it's a replica of New York on what's known as Planet Manhattan. So that's the perfect song to have going, is Intergalactic, Beastie Boys. So he's making interplanetary deliveries on his Rhino ship, and now he's going out into the atmosphere. I think in the updated version they have the alpha testing going on right now. It hasn't even been released, but what I've just from this game from 2007 or 2003, I think is what is so interesting is there's an icon here. I can't find it right now. Path patrol map, mineable zones. Here's the different places. here's the entire thing. I'm just at this little part right here. I don't even know what it's called. Oh, it's called New York. It shows right there. Here's some different places. I don't know if it's possible to go there because I'm so early into the game. I don't know what's loading. Oh, so now here's a thing where they go in and out of the atmosphere of the thing or whatever. Okay, so it looks like, let me disable the space dust. I just don't like space dust. Interplanetary controls. Oh, let me mute the music. Add my own music.
What you tell me here falls under doctor-patient confidentiality. Except if I was to hear, let's say, a murder was to take place. Not that it would, but if a patient tells me a story where someone's going to get hurt,
the graphics better.
I'm supposed to go to the authorities.
Okay, so that's a star. Here's what's
Technically,
known as a trade
you
lane.
said you were in waste management. The environment. Dr.
I can
Q
go check out
Salmano,
this,
besides
see how it looks.
being your family physician,
Close. Definitely
is
looks like
also your next door
some
neighbor.
sort of porcelain.
See what I'm saying?
Porcelain.
I don't know what happened. With
Like
this
a
fellow,
large
I'm just
quite
saying,
honest.
nothing. We had coffee. Alex.
There's
Help.
one place that has
Security.
what looks like a
Help.
lighthouse.
Oh, shit.
So
Asshole.
these different trade
Tony.
lanes
Wake up.
go to different
Security.
places. This one goes from
You all
Westwood
right?
to Planet
My
Manhattan.
leg is broken. The bone's
And
coming
here's
through.
Planet Manhattan
Let me
right
see.
there.
I'll give you a fucking bone.
What is that
You
thing? So
prick.
I'll click on it.
Where's
It's called
my
Newark
fucking money?
Station.
So
Here's
you
another
had
trade lane
coffee.
that goes from
Right.
Planet Manhattan
You
to
son of a
Detroit
bitch,
Mutual.
motherfucker.
I've never even
How
heard of
tar are
that.
you doing? Get over here.
My
That's
goal over here is to
$3,000
go to
here.
Pittsburgh,
$3,000.
and there's Planet
Go
Fitness,
ahead.
over
Where's
there.
the fucking money? I'll get the money. I know you will. You should get a cork
This
in your
one
mouth
looks like a lighthouse
because you say I'm nothing.
at the Universal Base Trenton Post. There might be some kind of a thing
Compared
going on
to the
here. I
people
can
to use
actually,
to run things,
scan these
prick.
just the same to see if
I'm nothing.
whatever
Shut
they're
up.
called, cargo
What are you crying about?
ships or
HMO.
something like that.
You're covered. You prick. Degenerate fucking
follow
gambler.
These cargo ships
Go
around
on.
just like any
Next,
other,
I had a meeting. I was called in to
Right here,
consult
it's called,
by a garbage hauling company I represent.
and so
What's the story
to see what they
with
have.
Triborough Towers?
They're not holding anything.
The manager wants the
If they
contract
have contraband or
with
whatever.
Dick, but this Kohler Sanitation, another nationwide company, the Kohler brothers,
I'm
Czechoslovakian
gonna go back,
immigrants or some shit.
the way
These
to
Polacks will
go
haul
back into the planet
paper, plastic, and aluminum
fixture
for $7,000 a month less than Dick.
is to just dock.
They pay us 40 times the monthly
Some
for
of the
stealing a
computers
stop.
getting work
That's the thing. They won't. Says if he can tell the commie bosses
I'm just gonna take a
in
look at the
Czechoslovakia to fuck off, he can fucking tell us. I
Those are
give up.
different docks.
Fucking
Stop
garbage
number three,
business.
stop number two.
Yeah,
Looks like a
I
lighthouse
know.
right there.
It's all changing. Let me see what I can do.
Universal Base.
Sure? You over your stomach ache? Oh, yeah. Good. What are you doing here?
So,
Gabriella
Doctor is
sends
gonna
me
deliver his
down here for the Capo
stuff
Colo.
to the mining
Hey,
planet over
T,
here,
let
back
me
there.
ask you something. Didn't you used to go to school
Pittsburgh.
with Artie Burko?
Oh, my-
A situation came up. It involves my uncle. I can't go into details. That's
So
fine,
somehow
but
there's
I
like
will
a
say this.
supercharger in
My
the,
uncle adds to
trade
my
lane,
general stress level.
trade lanes,
It's none of my
and these
business.
different rings that sort of
But down at the
somehow
club, the word
supercharge
is,
the ships.
your Uncle
I
Junior
still haven't figured out how
is
to
gonna
use
whack
cockpit
Pussy
view.
Malanga. He's gonna do it. At Artie Bucko's restaurant. Hey, boys. How are
I've
you?
never even seen the person
Don't move.
inside.
Uncle, Junior,
planet that
how
I'm
you
leaving.
doing? Hey, good to see you. Hi there,
So the
Chris.
trip,
I was
back
talking
and
about
forth
you.
between planets,
It's
making
Anthony.
deliveries, picking up boron,
Junior single
and
quote S
taking,
birthday tonight, right?
pharmaceuticals to
Don't
sell.
buy him anything
Is
big.
how
We
he's
ever
able to
indulge him.
afford this.
Okay?
So now he's arrived at
Hey,
some kind of
Artie, how's your rash? It's itchy.
in between
Come here.
station.
Good to see you.
And,
You'll come over?
I'll press
Yeah,
this
Have a seat.
F3
You know what
button
it means.
to go ahead
One
and,
of. These must gets wet in
cruise
here.
over
It'll
to
ruin
the
his
next
business.
trade lane.
You better sit down with your uncle. Uncle Junior's my father's brother.
And behind
A good
this
guy,
planet
just getting
Pittsburgh,
old,
there's
cranky.
a whole lot of,
He used
space
to take me
junk
to Yankee
with
games.
stuff like
When
that,
I was a
floating
kid,
scrap metal
I
and
loved my uncle.
random things that could be
At the
sold.
same
I haven't done
time,
that
when
yet.
I was young, he told my girl cousins
So he's
I would never be a varsity athlete.
the ship and the character are
Frankly,
entering
that
into
was a
trade lane.
tremendous
There's about,
blow
I don't know,
to
maybe
my
10
self-esteem.
of those rings
Who's
on the
there?
way
It's me, Ma.
over there
Who are
to the
you?
planet.
Ma, open the
And that's all
door.
just to say
Anthony?
to the,
Yeah, it's
salesman
me.
at the- it's like a
Open the
mining
door.
planet,
Hi, how are you? Geez,
mine
Ma,
boron
get summer in
so
here.
that you can call 'em a
Did you
boron.
lock
There's
the
also these,
door?
like, space
Yeah,
pirates.
I did. Somebody I called here last night. After dark. Who? You
The-
think I'd answer?
Whatever it's
It
called
was dark out.
was
Ma,
disruptive.
I'll never understand that.
Whatever was
The
going
phone
on
is
there,
auditory.
that disrupted
Dark
by
is an eye
pirates that
thing.
shoot lasers
I
and
could
stuff like
understand
that.
not going out. You could get jumped. But the phone? Listen to him. He knows everything. You want some lunch? I got eggplant. No, I just ate. Know who I
don't see
just
him in
ran
the
into?
background.
Uncle
I wonder if he
John.
can shoot
Oh,
backwards.
that one. You think he ever
Doesn't look like it.
comes to see his sister-in-law? Remember Artie Burko? Kid I went to elementary school with. Oh, yeah, I still see his mother. She tells me. He calls her every day. Well, Uncle Junior's gonna make a problem
There's
for
still a few
Artie.
other things
Could affect his livelihood. What's
I wanted
that?
to mention, another
CDPLAYER. For who?
thing.
For me? I don't
There's
single
some stuff
quote
that
T
I
want
said
it.
I was gonna make a
You
vlog
didn't
about,
single quote T want it.
but now
You love music, or the old stuffs. On CD. Your favorites. Pajama Game, Connie Francis. Here.
so
Come on.
for some
Move
reason,
around a
instead
bit.
of making deliveries
It's
like
good
this
for
to
you.
people who just
What?
work
No.
because they can't afford a space
Come
station,
in.
all they
Come
do
on.
is they work on
Stop
this,
it.
mining
You need to
planet,
occupy your
mining
mind.
boron.
When Dad died, you were gonna do things. He was a
There's
saint.
fight
Heck
going
no
on,
he was. But he's
shooting
gone.
lasers at each other.
You were gonna travel,
There's a
volunteer.
server now even.
You've done nothing.
So the thing
Stop
is,
telling me how to live my life. Just shut up. I just worry. And don't start with that nursing home business again. It's not a nursing home. It's a retirement community. You interact with seniors. Your own age. Go
okay, so here my
places.
character
Do
lands
things.
at the, landing
I've seen
pad.
women in
That's
nursing
a
homes.
Similar
In these
comparable to,
wheelchairs.
like, a Earth, like
babbling
coal
like
mine or
idiots.
something.
Here, eat your eggplant. I told you, I already ate lunch.
A whole lot like
All
Mars,
right,
and
listen.
in the movie
You just speak to
Golden
Uncle
Falls from
Junior.
1990,
About
of
Artie,
course, that was,
okay? He
first
respects
a
you.
short story from the
He'll listen to
1960s.
you. If your uncle has
Okay,
business with
so
Arthur, he knows what he's
going to
doing.
sell
And
his
I
gear.
don't?
So you say, hey,
Well, all I
Eric
know is
Anderson,
daughters are better at taking
you're not
care
dumb.
of their mothers
is,
than
uranium?
sons. Yeah, and I bought CDs.
My phone.
For a broken
My phone,
record,
like, has
I
a
expect to
computer
see
thing.
you at Anthony Jr. single
Whatever I was
quote
listening to,
S.
he's not there. So he would
Party
say,
with your baked ziti.
his, character
Only if I'm picked up.
says, click on the
And
character
I'm brought back
icon.
home. I don't drive. When they're predicting rain,
Oh, it's like,
you're
hey,
healthy.
where's the,
It's good for you
uranium?
to
Where are you
drive.
hiding the
Use it or
uranium?
lose it. I gotta go to work.
I think there
Sure.
were some other things
Run
to
off.
say.
And that night
Of course
was
he's gonna
my
sell
son's birthday party.
the
My wife
pharmaceuticals
invites the
because
priest.
he
He's
bought
always
them
at the house.
for-
Hey, Tony. How are you doing?
buy
You,
pharmaceuticals
like
in
creme and
the Walmart
glaze?
yard for 79
Yeah,
cents.
bless
I didn't
it.
know that.
I'll eat it. She's not coming.
So,
Who?
now
Grandma
that I
just
know that,
called.
anyway,
She
buy them
started
for
crying and hung up.
$140, and he has
She needs
80
a
of them,
purpose.
and he
She's
sells
tougher
them
than you
for
think.
$144.
So, what? No
So he
fucking
made a
ziti
whole lot of
now?
money there. I don't know how much
Dash.
exactly how
Hey.
much.
At
And
first
now
it
he
felt
can buy
like
a whole lot of boron.
ginger ale in my skull. Mom, Daddy just fell. Mom.
That's a total
Oh,
of almost
my
10,000.
God. Tony,
And then he's gonna
get
sell them
back.
to Planet Manhattan
Daddy,
for an extra
Dad,
$35
Anthony
per
Jr., call 911.
boron.
Dr. Q Salmano put me in the
And then it
hospital,
gets,
gave me
loaded
every
up
kind
into
of
his
test.
mothership,
Okay.
uh,
Hey, Carm.
and then it
Thought
just flies
you might want some company.
to
Yeah.
Manhattan.
6:30 in the morning.
And
How are
that's
the
whole
kids?
idea there.
They're worried about you. I told Aunt
What else?
about a brain tumor.
Oh, is this
Well,
working?
we're gonna find
I
out.
didn't realize realize it started
What a
working.
bedside manner. Very encouraging. What, are you gonna not know? We had some good times. Had some good years. Perfect. Having that more. What about that priest? Don't even go there. Father is a spiritual mentor.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause that. I didn't realize that that was working. So here's a film that I mentioned in a vlog the other day with Joan Crawford. It's a lost film right here. It says it's considered lost. Four Walls is now considered lost from 1928. Who only knows whatever that's linked to. So it was remade in 1934, 6 years later, as this called Straight as the Way. And when I looked this up on YouTube, that one is not lost. So I'm just going to add in the year also, 1934. What? I found it the other day. Maybe it's this one. A playlist? This is some kind of a playlist? I had just found this the other day. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, what's so strange about it is I was watching it, trying to figure out if my grandfather, when he wrote this song that was platinum, that's his name right there, George H. Campbell Jr. And what's interesting is the co-writer of this, Marvin Moore, wrote the lyrics for the hit song Green Door, and that song was just featured in a movie a couple of years ago, Tarantino movie. No one really knows, there's a lot of people still talking about it, trying to say like what's the possible inspiration. We're talking about Dallas and stuff. Anyway, so just keep in mind my grandpa's middle name is Hubbard. That's what the H is for. He doesn't have his own Wikipedia page. Here's some of the people who sang that song. It says Bing. Okay, Bing like Chandler, like Chandler Bing or Microsoft Bing. You know what? I was actually inspired to make this video because of Windows 95 with Matthew Perry, who plays Chandler Bing in Friends. And it's a video guide. So I was watching this, and this character is the delivery driver right here, and that's sort of what I'm trying to recreate right here. There's also Windows 95 Start Me Up trailer. That's a Rolling Stone song. Anyways, before I get too distracted, poor internet connection. I had just watched that movie. I don't know. Try to search it again. I hadn't even really read the plot. Videos. Is that right? Binged. Well, I guess I'll have to find it some other time. It was on YouTube. well, it's not that important. Uh, it shows like in the opening credits, it says like George and then Hubbard. Like it, like I was watching it, imagining my grandfather watching it, and it started to almost say his name in a really weird way in the opening credits. Even though in 1934 he was, if he was born in 1918, he was like 15 years old or something. And so he wrote a song with the same title. I'm already lost over here. So some stuff about Joan Crawford. I'll try to wrap this up quick and then hopefully make a part 2 video that's more coherent. So I can just sort of follow. I'm just gonna, I don't know. Okay, so I can go from Mommy Dearest, a movie made in what year? 1978, published. Is that a book? Oh, that's a book. Eventually it was made into a movie. Where's the movie link? Oh, 1981 film. And so Frank Perry Jr. is the uncle. Oh, I thought that was Katy Perry. He's uncle of Katy Perry, relatives. That's his niece. Hello, Katy. And her. I think they're all part of the. I don't know if I'm having too much information. I did check out her first album one time. I think it was good. Definitely different than her newer music. Wait, where does it say that she's? I don't know if it's going to say on her Wikipedia page. It might at one point. It did. Hmm. At one point, it said that she was one of her parents was named Chase, like as in Chase the bank. I might be mistaken about that. We'll go back to her uncle, see if it says there. Oh, Schwab. I don't know where I found that information. Anyways, that's all for now. It's just because he made this movie, Mommy Dearest, about Joan Crawford, and she was in the movie Four Walls. And it's like an old, whatever, old lost film. This video kind of sucks. I'm just gonna go ahead and video over.